Over the weekend, a disturbing video emerged on the internet which has generated so much controversy. In that video, popular Nollywood actress Tonto Dike was seen conducting deliverance. Now, this deliverance wouldn't have connoted so much meaning and so much anger, assuming that child was not being put in provocative circumstances or in the guise of deliverance. The provision of Section 1 of the Child Rights Act is quite clear that anything that is being undertaken on behalf of a child by any individual, private or public institution must be done with the best interest of the child at heart. Now, the best interest of the child will be defined in this video on 3 circumstances. First is the right to privacy. The Constitution of Nigeria is quite clear. By provision of Section 37 of the Constitution, everyone is guaranteed a right to privacy. For children, it further found expression in Section 8 of the Child Rights Act, where it provides right to privacy for children or a child in Nigeria. The courts in Nigeria are not silent. In the case of Nwali and Ebonyi State Independent Electoral Commission, the court said that where the Constitution used a word or phrase generally, then that word or phrase should be used by all intent and purposes with regards to that subject matter without any limiting word. The video of that child that trended was done without the consent of that child or the agreement of that child, and therefore it is an invasion of the privacy of that child and should not be allowed. It is a disinfection, it is an infringement, and it is an intrusion into the rights and the constitutional rights of that child. The second deals with the right to dignity of human person. A likely consequence of that video which is in circulation is an infringement to the reputation or honor of that child, which on its own stand goes against the provision of Section 11 of the Child Rights Act. The third deals with the purpose of that video, which is an allegation of witchcraft. The law in Nigeria generally frowns at an allegation of witchcraft. Section 210 of the Criminal Code and other laws in Nigeria goes against the connotation of witchcraft or an accusation of witchcraft or a claim of witchcraft. And in that video, Tonto Dike claimed that that child has witchcraft and therefore warrants or necessitates the deliverance. Remember, the intention of the Child Rights Act is quite clear. Anything that is done with regards to a child should be done in the best interest of that child. The big question is this: was that video that was being made or the deliverance it said done with the best interest of the child at heart?